Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here and I'm so glad you clicked on today's video. We are going to be doing a cutie little weekend in my life. I'm so very excited. Today is Friday and we didn't really do too many cool things. This morning I woke up, had some coffee, I did some editing, did some work, and then we actually went out with the car cleaned and had the oil change. We stopped at the mall. I had to grab a few things from Sephora. Chris had to grab a new pair of pants and a new dress shirt for tomorrow. Today was kind of just like a running around, running errands type of day. I didn't vlog too much because we just didn't really do too much, but now we are home. I got in comfy clothes. So tomorrow we have a little road trip to Pittsburgh, which I think will be pretty fun. And this is just a preseason game for Chris's hockey team, so it's gonna be pretty fun and chill. I'm excited. And then Sunday is football Sunday. I'm very excited for it. So we usually have Chris's grandma and sister over to watch the game, and I make wing dip, we have pizza, and just hang out. It's super fun. And then I also have a lot of work I have to do Sunday because next week we are actually leaving for Colorado. We're gonna be going there to spend Thanksgiving with Chris's aunt and uncle. It's gonna be so much fun. I have a lot of work to do before we leave and I have to clean and stuff like that. But yeah, that is what is on the agenda for this weekend. To start off the vlog, of course, naturally, we're gonna do a book haul. I actually wound up coming home to 3 new book boxes and I am so excited. 2 of them are PR packages and then 1 is an owl crate. I am like literally living for these boxes. Naturally, I already ripped these boxes apart because it's me. I'll actually show you guys what I picked up from the mall. I just got 3 little beauty products from Sephora. The first thing I got is just this Beauty Blender skin tint. I have been using this for a little bit over a year now. I swear by this. This is such an amazing product. I've never found a base that I have loved so much on my skin. It is a skin tint. It's not a foundation. If you're not familiar with skin tints, they are a lot lighter than foundations and that's why I really like them. It's also really buildable, so if you put a layer on and you want more product, you just put another layer on and you keep adding. I get mine in the shade Light 4. Then I picked up this little airbrush flawless setting spray. This is by Charlotte Tilbury and this is actually brand new. I have never used this product before. I've heard a lot of good things about it and I've kind of been looking for a new setting spray for a while, so I thought I would give it a try. I picked up the Refi Face Primer Glow and Sculpt. This is basically just a face primer is what it looks like. It's basically like a roller and you're supposed to roll it on and the primer is supposed to come out. So I thought I'd try this out. I've been seeing this around the internet so often lately and I decided to pick it up and try it out. Next, we'll start with an Owl Crate unboxing. This is their November box, I believe. So if you're not familiar with Owl Crate, it's just a fantasy book subscription. You get a box every month and I'm a part of their YA box and their adult fantasy book box. So I actually get both, but this one came in the mail today and it's their YA box. This was the hint. Going off the hint, I really had no idea what to expect, and when I got the book I was like, oh my gosh. So November's book is What the River Knows. This is what it looks like, and from what I'm getting from the cover and this gorgeous back is that it's basically an Egyptian fantasy. Look at these edges, guys. Is this not absolutely stunning? I'm obsessed. This is what the hardcover looks like. How stunning is this? The foiling is absolutely beautiful. It's signed by the author, which is also really cool. Oh, that's so cool. It gives us a little map in the timeline of Egypt. When I saw the cover of this book, I immediately looked at Chris because Chris is such a history nerd, especially Egyptian history. He's always been super into it. I immediately looked at him when I opened the box and was like, oh my gosh, I think this box was made for you. Very, very excited about this. I think Owl Crate is such a great subscription service if you're a book lover like myself, because you get a new fantasy book every single month. It's also a new release fantasy book, so it kind of makes it more exciting. Like, you have no idea what to expect going into it, and I just think it's more fun. I get their YA book box, so it comes with goodies. I'm so excited. Every YA box comes with a special little pin. This month's pin was actually Lord of the Rings themed. Ever since I started Owl Crate, I've been obsessed with their pins and collecting them, and this one is just definitely one of the more stunning ones. I love it so much. It came with this cutie little bookmark. It's actually really thick too, like it's a nice bookmark. Their November boxes actually come with a reading planner for the next year, so this is this year's reading planner. It is so stinking cute. It says now boarding reading planner parts unknown, and it's kind of like a boarding pass theme. And then on the back it says books are a uniquely portable magic, and then it's just so stunning. The details they put into this stuff is literally unmatched. There's pages for wrap-ups, there's pages for TBRs, yearly goals, monthly goals, review pages. Literally everything you want and more about a reading planner is in this, and it's so cute. I just love everything about it. It also has 2 built-in bookmarks, which I think is really, really cute. Then it also came with a cutie little wallet pouch. It says your story isn't finished yet. I also love that everything's fantasy themed. I'm really getting into my fantasy era, guys. I'm not even kidding. And then it also came with this adorable bookend, and it says for those who feel homesick for a place they've never been to, their doors have been waiting for them. And this is just so beautiful. I cannot get over the stuff they send with their books. Moving on, I got a Cottonwood Cove series PR box. This is by the author Laura Pavlov. She actually sent me a PR box for one of the other books in the series, so when I saw I got this one, I was so excited. She sent me her newest one, which is After the Storm. This is book 4 in the Cottonwood Cove series. She sent a little signed sticker. The goodies that she packed with this book are unmatched. They are absolutely beautiful. So the first one is this adorable little candle. Very warm and cozy, perfect for Christmas. The scent is hot tamales, cocoa, amber, and coconut, and it just smells so good. I love the cinnamon in there. This is the cutest thing I think I've ever received. It's a mini bouquet, and it has a magnet on the back, so I'm gonna put it on the fridge. It is so cute. And then attached to it, it just says, thank you for your support. It means the world to me. XOXO Laura. This is so cute, guys. She sent a little box of hot tamales. There must be hot tamales in the book. These are absolutely adorable. They are custom M&Ms with the names of different characters on them. We have a cutie little pen pouch, and then inside there's just some book tabs, which I absolutely love. Some sticky notes, and then a pen and highlighter. The next thing is so stinking cute. On it, it says, I let my imagination run wild as I create something beautiful. And it's a quote from the book. It's literally a mini easel and paint set. This is literally the cutest thing ever. And then last but not least, we have some stickers and bookmarks. These are the 2 main characters, Cage and Presley. Look how cute. Some cutie little stickers. I think I originally got on her list because I always talk about how I am obsessed with small town romances, and that's exactly what this series is. The Cottonwood Cove series literally revolves around characters falling in love in a small town. And then we have a little one for Gracie. I'm guessing this might be a single mom or single dad trope, so that's pretty fun. And then last but not least, I received a PR box for The Flirt Alert by Kayleen Winter, like the 2nd or 3rd book in the series. I think it might be the 2nd. I can't remember, but this is what it looks like. And it's also giving off all like the wintry vibes, so I feel like it's gonna be perfect for this December. And it's signed by her. That is so cool. She sent a cutie little pair of fuzzy socks. I love it. We got a ton of super fun stickers, which I love. This one's so cute. It says Hungry Llama. A cutie little pin. And then it also came with a mug that says Kayleen Winter, which I actually am obsessed with. It also came with a hot chocolate bomb, and I was so excited for it. But then when I took it out, it was actually kind of like exploded. And I guess I could technically use it if I wanted to, but I thought that was such a cool little idea. Can we also take a moment for these boxes? Like the insides of them are absolutely absolutely stunning. Like the work the authors put in to creating PR boxes and like little book boxes that revolve around the books is just amazing and stunning. Like this is so cute and I'm so incredibly grateful. Now that we are all done with the PR boxes, I guess we will just keep rolling with the weekend. I do have a few videos I have to edit. I actually have to make a little Instagram reel for a really cool campaign that Simon Teen is running. I cannot wait for you guys to see this. If you don't already, make sure to follow me over on my Instagrams. I have a main one and a bookstagram. With that being said though, I am going to get to work on that and then we'll probably take a little break in a little bit to actually eat because I'm starting to get very hangry and nobody wants to deal with a hangry Alexa. We are gonna take a little break and eat because I am seriously starving. One of my New Year's resolutions for this year was to actually start going to the gym more and taking up a healthier lifestyle. But something I didn't really do was work on my diet and like what I'm eating every day. So one of my New Year's resolutions for 2024 is to work on my diet, eat healthier. If you guys have seen other vlogs on my channel, you know I am a huge fan of HelloFresh and they actually now own the brand Factor, who is the sponsor of today's video. I love switching back and forth between the brands because they both offer amazing meal options, especially if you're embarking on a new health journey like myself. If you're not familiar with Factor though, their meals make meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. What I love about Factor is that you can skip the extra trip to the grocery store and the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy, then get back to crushing your goals. I love that they offer calorie conscious options, which is so nice to have during the busy season. They are delicious, dietitian approved, calorie smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. They also offer an extra boost to support your wellness goals and feel your best with their Protein Plus meals. They have 30 grams of protein or more per serving, which has been so nice to pair with my workout routine. I love using Factor because not only does it save me time going grocery shopping and meal prepping, but they also offer so many different meal options like the calorie smart ones or the Protein Plus ones that really just help encourage me to hit my health goals. I cannot recommend Factor enough, and if you go to their website factor75.com, I'll have it linked down below for you guys. You can use my code AlexaRae50 to get 50% off your first Factor box, which is such a steal. I cannot recommend them enough, whether it be to save time or hit your goals. Definitely check it out. Use my code, get 50% off. It's such a steal. I don't know if I showed you guys in the last vlog, but I added 3 more shelves to the room to display my books on, and I am obsessed. Down here we have the Fourth Wing editions, and then Iron Flame usually goes there, but right here I just have this special edition of Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. It's so pretty. And then up there is just the one set of Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I have the UK versions over here, which is like my favorite versions. They're absolutely stunning. We have my YouTube plaque, and then down here I just have my special editions of Divine Rivals, My Pride and Joy, my favorite reads of 2023. You guys already know, obsessed with these books. Now I'm gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about the 2 books I'm currently in the middle of. They are 2 fantasy books. By the time this video is up, my cozy book sleepover vlog should also be up. In that video, we actually start Powerless by Lauren Roberts, which I just sat down and read a little bit of after I was done eating. So if you want to see like my early reactions to this book, definitely go check out that video first. I'm not even that far in this one, to be honest. I'm only on chapter 7 right now, and I started it like the other day or like 2 nights ago. So I put it down for a little bit because I started another book, which you guys may already be able to guess, but it is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This is book 2. It comes right after Fourth Wing. I think I'm like 150 pages into this. I'm loving Iron Flame, but I have 2 copies here, and that's because I'm actually doing a giveaway over on my Instagram. I'm giving away this special edition copy of Iron Flame just as a little thank you and to show my appreciation and love to you guys. All you have to do to enter is follow my main Instagram and follow my bookstagram, and then comment on the giveaway post what your favorite read of 2023 is. The winner's going to be announced Thursday, November 30th, and I'm going to be sending out Iron Flame to them, as well as a bonus book and some bookish goodies. I have to say, I don't know how I'm feeling. I am enjoying the story so far, but I'm not necessarily like addicted to it yet or super sucked into it. I low-key feel like when I was reading Fourth Wing, I feel like I read that book so fast and was immediately obsessed with it, but then going into Iron Flame, I was kind of wondering where my hype went for the series. I loved Fourth Wing, but at the same time, it's just, I remember parts of it, but I don't. And to be honest, that could just be my own fault because I'm currently in the middle of reading the ACOTAR series as well, and I feel like maybe I'm getting the two series mixed up at times, but I don't know. I just feel like reading Iron Flame, I'm not in love with it just yet. At the same time, I'm still so early on in the book that I can't necessarily judge it. We will see what happens as I go through it. I also feel like for the special edition, I kind of wish there was like something on the hardcover. I was a little disappointed, but I am reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts, as I mentioned. This hardcover is adorable. Simple but adorable. I love it. Like I said, I started this in my book sleepover vlog. If you guys want to see early reactions to it, definitely go check that out. In that video, I also give you a little insight into how I start a book and how I start my annotations and like basically my annotation process. I mentioned it in my book sleepover, but I never show you guys how I actually stamp my books. And it just says from the library of Alexa Raye. It's adorable. I love it. I love my little book stamp. Anyways, I'm on chapter 7. This tells a story of Kai and Peyton. Kai is a prince and Peyton is like a nobody. She's an ordinary, I think. But I am really sucked into this and interested to see what happens. I feel like we're at the cusp of the story beginning now. The last few chapters I just read is when Kai and Peyton meet for the first time, and their encounter is really cute and there's like tension in here. I think I talked about this in the other video as well, but it's kind of giving off Hunger Game vibes, which I find really, really interesting. Basically, this event that takes place, I think every year. I'm pretty sure it's like the Purge or Trials or something, and it's when people are thrown into this competition to do whatever they can to survive. It's mostly like people from all walks of life. There's a lot of people who are poor and don't have skills to survive, but then there's also like the elite warriors who will most likely survive. Kai is like an elite and Peyton is an ordinary. Nonetheless, I am actually really sucked into this, and I'm only at 50 pages in, and so many people said this is like their favorite fantasy read of 2023, so I'm just really happy that I'm enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to see where the story goes. This is also the Barnes & Noble special edition. It is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna start getting ready for bed now because we have a very, very long day. We have a road trip to Pittsburgh. I think I'm gonna bring Powerless with me though tomorrow, and we're gonna read this on the way to Pittsburgh. It is now Sunday. I literally did not vlog at all yesterday. The longest day ever. We drove all the way to Pittsburgh, which is about like 3 hours there and 3 hours back. So we drove to Pittsburgh. We took 2 other players with us also. It was just a very long and kind of crammed road trip just because there were literally 4 of us in the car. When you're traveling with 3 hockey players' equipment and all their sticks, because also mind you, with hockey players, they each got to bring like 2 to 3 sticks. Which after last night's game, I understand because Chris actually broke one of his sticks. I didn't vlog a lot yesterday. I'm hoping once their season actually starts, I'll like start vlogging a little bit more. It was just a preseason game. It was honestly pretty crazy because it's their 2nd week in a row playing Pittsburgh. And then we got home at like 3 a.m. It was dreadful. I literally passed out as soon as we got home. And now we're here. It's Sunday, football Sundays. You guys can probably tell because whenever I'm vlogging on Sunday, if I'm wearing this hoodie. But this morning, I've just been kind of cleaning up the apartment. Chris's grandma's coming over. She made chili for the game. I started doing laundry. I finished up a read for a reading vlog I'm doing, which should be up before you guys see this one. I have a few more things I have to do before Chris's grandma gets here, but for the most part, we are just ready to go for football. I have some editing I have to do tonight. It's really hard because it's the middle of November, which is usually such a breeze for me, but I'm kind of treating it like the end of a month, which is always so hectic. I'm rushing to meet deadlines and get content submitted, stuff like that. But because we're going away for a whole week, we're gonna be away in Colorado, kind of treating the next few days like it's the end of the month because I have so much to do before we take off for a week. Also, yesterday, I think I took a few clips throughout this video, but I'm currently in the middle of reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts, I think. Guys, it's actually changing my whole perspective on the fantasy genre. I'm not even kidding. Lauren Roberts, this book is changing everything for me. I really do trust Book Talk when it comes to reads because I typically love every book I get off of there. Powerless, Lauren Roberts. I am like 150 pages in, I think. I'm 170 pages in. The first like few chapters, I wasn't really getting into it. It was just a lot of character building and world building, getting to know the main characters. So I was kind of bored, but now like that we're kind of getting into like the main story of it all, I cannot put this book down. I'm obsessing over these characters. Powerless is giving me the same feelings and vibes that Divine Rivals was giving me. Divine Rivals is probably my favorite book of the entire year. So the fact that this book is giving off like the same vibes and feelings that Divine Rivals gave off for me, this might be a close second to Divine Rivals for me this year. Like I'm only 170 pages in. We still have all of this to go, but I already know I'm going to be obsessed with this book and this world, and it's definitely going to be one of my top reads of 2023. I love Kai's character and Peyton. Like the tension between the two of them is unmatched. I'm living for it. It's making me so happy. Like I love this so much right now, and I'm not even halfway through yet. So I do want to try and tackle a few more chapters in this today. I don't want to like rush through it because I'm loving it so much. I kind of just want to enjoy it and take my time with it, but I just know if I get like a few hours to myself today where I don't have to work, I'm going to like devour this book. I could not recommend this book enough. I also feel like this world is just so interesting to me, like how everything is kind of set up and how people are divided. I think I mentioned this probably like yesterday because I think I talked about this book with you guys, but it's low-key giving off Hunger Game vibes. Like what? I was like a Hunger Games girly growing up, so I think that's another reason why I'm like low-key really loving this. I don't know. I have a lot of high hopes for this, and I'm excited to see what happens next. Dan is already KO'd, ready. He's ready to go. He's napping before football starts. I'm going to finish kind of cleaning up. I have to take the garbage out and stuff like that. Probably take Osiris out one more time. We're gonna hang out, watch some football, do some editing, and then see what happens tonight. I don't know what the plan is for tonight.